Hello everyone, how you doing? The Exotic Bourbon Hunter coming to you with a little bit of a review today. And this is from a bottle that we really can't get over here in the Florida area. We can get some of the other bottles that this distillery produces. And some of these bottles are some of my favorite pours. But I want to thank Chris F. for providing this bottle for me to be able to do a tasting and review on. So the bottle we're going to be doing a review on today is Peg Leg Porker. This is their single barrel, batch number 1. It has juice in here that's 4 to 6 years old. So, without any further ado, pop this like it's hot, baby. Pop it like it's hot. A little bit of a pop. I really do like these Peg Leg Porker products. I don't see very many other people going over the Peg Leg Porker products. But I'm going to tell you this. I mean, you really can't go wrong with these products, especially if you're going out. Like right now, I just fired up the smoker. Me and my wife are going to be having some mahi-mahi tonight. So I figured it'd be a perfect night. It's nice and chilly here in Florida, you know, hence the fall decorations here. Let's jump into this. I did open this up for Fresh Crack Friday, but I did not do a review on it. I didn't go into really any details. But, you know, the color, you know, for a single barrel, you know, it's 4 to 6 years old. So it's not going to be the oldest juice from them. But, I mean, it does smell very good. On the nose, I'm getting some caramel, almost some brown sugar coming from it. You know, we're in the fall time right now. I'm kind of like almost getting like an apple spice coming from this nose. It kind of goes with the caramel. It's like an apple caramel. You know, I get that brown sugar note, like I said. You know, I even get maybe a hint of some cherry in there as well. I tell you this, you know, this juice is coming in here at 90 proof, so 45%. So it definitely is on the lower proof when it goes for, you know, on the bourbon scale. I mean, some of you guys are drinking hazmats that are 140 plus proof. So, I mean, in, you know, comparison to some of those more crazier pours, this is much tamer. You know, this is a really good bourbon to, you know, kind of just sip on and enjoy as you put your meats on the smoker or you put some wood on the fireplace. I mean, this would really be a good pour for a fall time pour. You know, I don't care what anyone says. I think Peg Leg Porker's doing something right. I really do enjoy their products. Let's see what we get here on the landing. I mean, on the nose, we get that caramel, a little bit of an apple, you know, some brown sugar in there, maybe a hint of cherry. If I could just have one job in life, and that would be to just nose bourbon. That would be my dream job. Just nose it all day long. Nose it. Have a little bit of sips here and there, but literally just nose it. I mean, I love the aromas that some of these bourbons produce. And this bottle is no exception. On the landing, you get that oak, you get that caramel in there, you get some brown sugar in there. The cherry kind of escaped, and on the finish, that caramel lasts, and the oak tannins just last and last and last. I mean, right now, this bourbon is continuing to just, you know, last on the finish. It's like the Energizer battery keeps going and going and going. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know how much this goes because this bottle can only be picked up at the distillery. But I'm going to say this. I'm really impressed with this pour. I mean, on the finish, I'm still getting tannins on the finish. I'm still getting caramel on the finish. The cherry kind of came out again, but the cherry came out like maybe 30 or 40 seconds into the finish. You know, this finish is changing with time, and in a good way. You know, I got the smoker going, so there's, you know, some smokiness kind of in the house right now. And I tell you, if you ever have a chance to pick this up, I highly recommend it, for sure. As the smoke builds in the house from the smoker, the smoke complements the smell of the bourbon. I can't believe how influential the smoke from the smoker is when I'm nosing this bourbon. As you guys saw in a couple videos past, I did a peg leg porker blind. And in that peg leg porker blind, we had the 4-year, the 8-year, the 12-year, and I think it was a foolproof. And out of all of those, my favorite one was the 12-year, which was delicious. I still believe their 12-year is still number one out of their lineup. I have not had the 15-year yet. If anyone wants to send me a sample of the 15-year, please do, because that's one I just can't pull the trigger on. It's just a little too much coin for me, unfortunately. This bourbon brought me into a whole nother feeling. It's opening up my palate now. At first, the very first sip, my palate hasn't really opened up completely yet. Now, it's really opening up. I'm picking up something that I can't yet describe on the landing that's leading into the finish. There's something that I'm picking up that I just don't have the word to describe what I'm picking up. I'm trying to put a word to the flavor. Almost kind of butterscotchy a little bit. Just a hint. Just almost a hint of some butterscotch in there. For some reason, it kind of sneaks in there. You know, as you swallow the bourbon and the bourbon goes down, you know, it really opens up in your mouth, and all of a sudden your taste buds are thrown into a complete disarray of pleasure, enlightenment, and complete intriguing and completely fantastic flavors that just come right out. Well done. Good job to the peg leg porker guys. If you're going to crash them and bash them and burn them, that's fine. Do that all you want. But I highly recommend you guys looking to get in some of these other products, like their 8-year. At ABC, I know the 4-year is like $45. Sometimes it goes on sale for like $40. You can't go wrong for that price. But everyone, have a beautiful weekend. Safe travels if you're traveling. And, well, from this time till next time to maybe tomorrow, forget about it. Take it easy. Bada bing, bada boom. And thank you, Chris.